see comments. All right. This is our first time doing this, so I think we're going to try to upload it to YouTube afterwards. So if you're watching this late, sorry, it's going to be a little bit of delay. We're just going to see if we can get anybody to watch it. We're just kind of experimenting with this right now, but I got some cool tractors up here. So
Dodge Boy 177.
Thanks for watching, Dodge Boy 177. Oh, we got a couple people watching. Hey everyone, this is our first live stream, so we're trying to figure it out as we go. So be patient with us. But we do have some cool tractors for y'all to look at. Look at these. We got these the other day. Black chase units for the quad track. We got one. How long ago did you get the first one?
Probably back in August.
Yeah, we got one like back in August, and we also got the regular one. And then we're back at this exact same tractor dealership and just got one. Silas got both of them last week. So we got two of these. So that's pretty sweet. So what's the comments?
A lot
Go back.
of highs.
Hi, Everett. Hi, Dodge Boy. Hi, AgTech45.
Your boy Owen the Gamer. What's up?
Hey, James. Hi, Farm Toy Boy.
We have a new Holland TR.
I have a New Holland TR something. I'm not sure what it is. I just posted a video on it. Oh, let me pull up the videos. Oh, yeah, it's a TR88. I have a TR87. The only TR combine I have is a TR88. So I don't have that. I would like one, but I don't have one. Hello to everyone else tuning in. Yeah. So, like I said, we're just experimenting, but we want to show you guys these things. They're pretty sweet. And we are going to be selling these actually, or at least selling one of them, because we do have two. We probably will put that on eBay and just put it on an auction. We'll let everyone know when we do that if you are interested in bidding on one of these. You could also message us. We do have some things we sell every now and then. We sell on eBay just because it's easier to do it that way. But if you do email us, we normally have our email in the description of our channel and our video. We could possibly work things out, but normally we have to do either PayPal or Cash App or Venmo. If you don't buy something through eBay, that's just the easiest way for us to do it and the safest way for y'all and us to both be protected. What else we got?
Yes, we do have an Instagram. It's the same name as our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And try to post on there every now and then. Some stuff is different from the channel and some's the same, just different things.
Titus, our other brother, he actually runs the Instagram channel normally, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so he runs that. Another cool thing, we're going to be doing a video on this, but this is a Steiger 580 we got the other day at the dealership while we were there. And also, if you haven't, today we did a video we released on we got a 75-year Hurdle anniversary case set. And we also have the John Deere one, which we'll be releasing that video probably in a few days. So that's pretty cool. And one thing too, we got these. So we bought these two tractors right here. Before we bought that set, we found Gold King. I don't know if y'all know what those are, but it's a little farm store. And we bought them there. And then we found the set, but they didn't have the full set there. They had these individual ones. And when we found the set, we bought it at the dealership. And so we decided that we didn't need these anymore. So we're thinking about doing a giveaway once we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And so we're thinking about giving one of them away at 1,000, and then maybe one of them away a little later. But we'll have like a video explaining all that later. We've got to figure it all out first. But just wanted to give you a heads up that we might be giving these away, or one of these away. Let somebody pick when we get to 1,000. Maybe get the other one away a little later. That's just a thought we had. Let's see what some of the comments are saying. Oh, you just got TR97. That's pretty sweet. I definitely want to get one of those one day. How are we doing? We're doing great. My two brothers, Silas and then Titus, who's not here, they just finished y'all's finals at school, so they're back for Christmas break. I've been working, kind of slowing. I've just been doing like seasonal work. I'll go back to school in January, so we kind of have some more free time now. We'll be able to do a lot more farm toy stuff. So that's what's going on with us. Any progress on the part? So Punky KN's animation. So that's Kyle. I don't have the parts done yet. I have them right. We've been like dry fitting them to our service trucks today. We were looking at getting into that this week. We have several service trucks. Let's see if I can get these things in here, move some of these tractors. So we have like these service trucks we're building, and we've been kind of dry fitting welders and stuff to them and seeing what we're going to do. We were doing that today, actually. We probably spent 30 minutes or so looking at different setups and builds. So we got to paint these, and we're going to try to put some welders on a couple of these service trucks. And then we've got some toolboxes that we're going to try to put on. Oh, where'd they go? We got a couple of these Dodge green lights. We're going to try to put some toolboxes in. But if y'all haven't seen that video, go back, check our channel out. We got all these cool 3D printed parts from Kyle. And so check that video out if you get a chance, because he makes some really good welders, toolboxes, and other stuff. And on his channel, he just released the other day a channel of him building 3D printed Bobcat skid steer. And so I'm pretty excited about that, because I think we're going to try to get one of those. So, what?
We don't have a TikTok account.
No, I don't have a TikTok. I feel like I'm too old to have a TikTok. I got one of the 580s the other day. Nice. Yeah, they're pretty cool. We haven't even opened ours yet. We're waiting to do that for the video, but it does look really nice. So I'm excited about that. You got yours at Fleet Supply in the individual packs. Yeah, that's kind of the same type of a store that Rule King is, and that's how they had it. But they only had like 4 of them there, and we only got 2, and we ended up getting the whole set. We don't really collect a lot of the older tractors, so what we do with ours is, in that set, we gave those to our dad, so he's got them over on his little display in his shelf, which is on the other side of the room. So we just gave them to him because we like them, don't get me wrong, but we just got so much that we can't just keep everything. We just run out of shelf space. I want to make a YouTube video tomorrow to show my unboxing for Motor Max. That's sweet. That'd be cool. Be nice. I've got a YouTube channel. Nice. So Dodge Boy has a YouTube channel and 1-64 Toys. So you guys check that out. About 7250 at Rule King. Yeah, so the 7250 is actually really cool. I've got one, or this is Silas's, but the 7250 got a steerable front end and the hood. So if you watch our video today, we talk about it, but it's even got the Authentics hitch back here. So basically they took the Authentics casting and they repainted it to the more modern 7250 because it's a 7150 Authentics, but they left the steerable axle, the front hood opening. So this is like, if you can find one of these in the individual pack, you're going to pay like $10 for it. And it's like almost an Authentics quality toy for $10. So that's actually a really sweet deal. So I think the 7250, if you see one, you should buy it if you like higher detail toys. I mean, the hood opens, front end steers, got the authentic style hitch. So that's a really cool find that you got one of those. Haha. Hey, Dad. What time is there?
It's 8:22
Yeah,
right now. Here we're
8:22.
in Central Time.
Yeah, we live in West Tennessee, so we're Central Time. We have real 580s or nice Texas drive. That's pretty sweet. I've never been in a 580. We've got some friends in Evansville where we go to school, and I've ridden in this 600 quad track, but I've never been in a 580. I imagine they're pretty nice. But 600, it's several years old now. Hope to get a few Bobcats done soon. And reprint the main bodies and a few other parts to make it easier to build. Sweet. So yeah, Punky KN's animation. He's working on those Bobcats, like I said. And, check out his channel.
That's gonna be real.
It's a pretty cool video. He had like a time lapse of him building them. So I think he's gonna more videos on that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that 7250 is a steal. What's up, Northern Farm Supply? Yeah, as I said, when we were opening that 7250, we opened it on video, and I was not expecting. I was pretty shocked whenever I saw that the axles turned. I was like, hold on a second. I started looking over. I said, this is the same casting that we've got the 7120. I mean, it's the same thing. They just changed the decals.
And that's been numbered.
Yeah, and it doesn't have the 7250 does not have the 3-point. But hey, it's, I mean, like for what you're paying, $10, you can't beat that. All right, what we got? Hey, Dinah, what's up?
Case or deer, they're both good. I mean,
Hey, we collect everything that we can get our hands on. Wait,
they're all cool to me. I mean,
yeah, so we don't actually farm or anything. My dad has some property that he leases to a farmer who runs mostly case equipment, but my dad's personal tractor that he owns is a Massey Ferguson, actually. But we collect everything. We had more deer to begin with because we had a local deer dealer when we were younger. That's all we could really get our hands on. But then once we got older, once I went to Evansville, there was a lot of case dealers around, so I could get a lot more case stuff. And then as I got older, I could order stuff online. And so we expanded to just, I mean, we've got Case, New Holland, Agco, John Deere, obviously. We finally bought some big buds at one point, but we got to do some work on those. We got a lot of just different brands. I mean, we don't care. We just like it all.
Yeah, really, if Ertl or SpecCast makes it and we can afford it, we're probably going to get it if we can find it.
We do really like Kinsey stuff, though. I don't know. I guess that's just because that's what a lot of people around here have. How's our night going? Pretty good. It's been a pretty cold day here. We went deer hunting, didn't see anything. But other than that, it's been okay. 95. Do we have a 9510? No, we don't. We had some 9500s and 9400s last year, and I sold them all. I just didn't. They had the black cab glass, and I bought them on eBay with like a set of like 4 or 5 combines. I think I got like 4 or 5 combines for like $30. So I don't know if you know anything about cost of those. They're normally like $20 a piece. So I bought them because I needed 1 combine in that set for a project, and I sold the 9400s and 9500s. But they were the black cab glass. We do actually have, though, I forgot about this. We kept one that is they said in a 9510, but it's the same body style. We've got the CTS2 Rice Maximizer. We've got the custom top. This is actually just kind of silly right here because this is not realistic, but it has a folding auger. We added that. That's a newer auger, obviously, and we also added a GPS to it, which is, the GPS is realistic. Like, people did add those to older combines, but we just kind of just thought it was cool because Titus likes folding augers, and he wanted one on this and GPS. So this is kind of just a fun little, but it's the same, body as the 9510. The 9510 toy has clear glass. Where are we at on the comment? Yeah, you got a little bit of everything too. I live in the city, so I had to order most of my tractors. It was overpriced. Oh yeah, I mean when you're ordering, it can be overpriced.
One thing we kind of get you whenever you have to order is the shipping, and most of the time places aren't trying to rip you off. Like that's actually what they're paying for shipping, but it does hurt sometimes to have to pay for shipping. We definitely understand that.
Yeah, we sell stuff too, so I kind of get the shipping. Like the post office is going up on shipping, so I can't even hardly ship one of these things for less than $10 anymore. It's just ridiculous. But that's just the way it is, and that's why we try to. If we order online, we try to order in bulk, and we try to get it when stuff's on sale. So that's just kind of what we do to try to help with the cost. Do you have a favorite model, or is it too hard of a choice? I do have a favorite model. I'll grab it. What about you, Silas?
Yeah. That's too hard of a choice, really, for me. I mean, honestly, I really like stuff on tracks. I just think it's really cool whenever you got stuff on tracks, and something on tracks actually right here. We haven't really talked much about this. It was in one of our videos. This Cat Lexion 485. We're currently trying to source a header for it.
Auger.
An auger. I guess we have a header that would work for it, but we're looking for an auger. None of the augers we have really look good on it. So we're trying to find something for that would work. So if you know anything, you could possibly email us. We'd definitely be willing to buy one for the right price, and
Yeah,
just
because
something I want to throw out there.
doesn't have an auger. I need that, but I don't want. I've got plenty of other augers, but I want a cat auger because they're shaped different. All right, so my favorite model, I guess it's kind of a three-part thing. So my favorite truck is that. I had that since I was little, and it is very beat up. I don't know if you can tell, but it's very beat up. My favorite tractor is this D19. As you can tell, it is also very beat up, and the paint's missing. I had that since I was little, and it's actually got the wrong tire on the front because I lost one of the right tire. I lost this tire and replaced it with a cheap tractor tire at one point. And then my favorite implement is this, and as you can see, it's very beat up. It's got a piece of metal holding it together because the original one fell out, and we kind of fixed it when I was younger. So this is a 8465 automatic Case International Baler. I lost the original bale to it, but these three toys were my original 1-64 farm toys. I cannot tell you how many hay bales I made with this setup when I was growing up and with this truck. I love these. This was the first three I had, and it's still my favorite. So they're in very, very rough condition, and one day I kind of want to replace. I don't want to replace them, but I would like to buy a brand new one of these older ones. I've been looking at them on eBay off and on. Get a brand new one of these. These trucks are just kind of outrageously priced right now, so probably not. I already got a new one of these, but the color's off. I bought it at Tractor Supply, and the color is just way wrong. So I might try to find an older one that has the right color. But look at the newer ones. If you buy the cheap collect and play, that has the wrong color. It's not showing up on the video as much, but it's too vibrant. It's weird. It's not the right color.
Too bright. Yeah.
So anyways, that's my favorite. What else? Where are we at? You got two of the clear cab 9510s. Nice. Would you want to sell one? Does anyone want to buy the original Big Buds that first came out? I have the black stack and the chrome stack one. I'm looking to sell. Are you selling the Ertl ones, or are you selling the spec cast? If it's a spec cast, I would be interested in it.
We we picked up a.
We have some of the Ertl ones, but they're
Yeah.
they're a little smaller
We're at the custom.
than the spec cast ones. Hey, I'm a big fan. I watch you all the time and see if the farm toy is going to be good and if I'm going to buy it. Hope you see this. Hey, Brady. Yeah, we see it and we appreciate that because that was kind of our goal when we started this channel. We're almost at 2 years. We started in December of 2018. So we're almost at 2 years and the reason we started is because we couldn't find very many reviews on current stuff. For the Love of Tractors did stuff. And he was like the only channel that kind of had current reviews back then that we could find. And so we started it with like the John Deere air seeder video. And yeah, so that's kind of was our goal, was to help people know what toys were before they bought them. Because there's a lot that look cool and then you get them and they're bad. Or they look bad and you get them and they're sweet. So that was kind of our goal. And so I'm glad that you can use that. AgTech give way too much of everything across the organizing. That's us. We're actually trying to put up more shelves on the other side of the room. We got all these shelving. We've got probably like 10 more of these shelves just in storage that we got for free. And we got to put them up because this is actually at my parents' house. I live down the road. And so we keep them all at my parents' house, but we kind of got to talk them into letting us put the shelves up slowly. And we'll eventually just take over this whole room. The case quad truck is $40. Wow. Yeah, we gave like 25 for this, I think.
Yeah. With taxes.
With taxes,
probably 25.
Yeah, 25. 25 for the chasers too, because they were still in the box. They were at the dealership. So that 40 seems a little high. Like tracks, we do too. I have a corn header for one of those. I'd ship you. We have the corn header for this and the draper. We just don't have the auger.
Yeah, I misspoke on that.
Yeah, that was our fault. But I do appreciate that. Working on one of the Earl Ford F350 service trucks like this, well, like one of these. That's pretty sweet. I love those. We're actually trying to build another. We're working on, we chopped the bed off of one that just had the standard bed here today earlier. We're trying to either put one of these 3D printed flatbeds we got from For the Love of Tractors, or we got this welder station, but I've got to do some work on the body before I can do that. So we're trying to build another Ertl F350 service truck. It will be different from this one, but yeah.
Yeah. The Ford, yeah, we got several of those they're kind of beat up and stuff, but here's a couple of them.
Yeah, we got some of these old Tonka ones.
This gray one actually had like a red stripe on it and stuff, but we took off the red stripe because we wanted it to look cleaner.
Yeah. But so I have one of those Fords when I was little. It's really beat up. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff that we're like, these trucks are really beat up. The ones I showed you. When we were little, man, we played with them hard. And I mean, I think, that's what they're for. And so I kind of think it's cool looking back on the beat up ones, knowing, that we did play with them a lot and stuff. I don't regret that they're beat up. I don't, because that's just, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't love all this, But everyone has that one tractor that's the original favorite that's so beat up. That's true, I agree. I bet everyone's got that. If I was to go, side note, modern favorite, it's probably my Authentics S690. And I bought that back when I didn't know what I was buying. That was before we were collecting very much. We were collecting, but we were collecting cheaper stuff. And I remember that Authentics S690 was $30. And I was like, man, I don't know if I want to get $30 for a combine. I was like hesitant to do it. But I was like, the reason I bought it is because it had a 16-row corn head. I literally said, I'm going to get $30 because it's got a 16-row corn head. And now I'm really glad. And there's two of them. I wish I would have bought both of them because now they're worth like $150. Oh, man, that's bad.
Yeah.
Lost all your original toys in a house fire when I was 15, so don't have it. Man, that's I'm sorry to hear that.
To hear that.
Yeah, but glad you're okay. That cast ones.
From the Toy Farmer Diecast promotion.
Oh, the Toy Farmer Diecast Promotions, Big Buds. So if you want, if you're, I don't know, like even what you'd be asking for 'em, but if you want to send us an email,
pictures
and send pictures and stuff, our email is in, it's just wintersmodelfarms@gmail.com, and I think it's in the description of our channel. So if you would want to Agtech send us an email about those Big Buds, we would like to maybe
work something
out. You're welcome, Brady. What do you guys have for semi trucks? I'm looking to buy some. I want to see what you guys have. So, are you asking like what we have for sale or what we personally have? Because what we personally have is a lot of like NASCAR semi trucks that we've like painted and converted. Believe it or not, you can find those a lot cheaper than you can anything else. 164 like NASCAR haulers, especially older ones on eBay and stuff. But he'll try to find those.
I'll bring a few out.
Started my channel to make real life farm videos and make model tutorials on how to build steel tanks for a 9R, customize the 8R, 9R. That's pretty sweet. The steel tank tractors look so cool. That's kind of beyond what I do. I do like watching that kind of stuff. I'll definitely try to check out your channel. Here's some semi trucks we have. Like these are not for sale right here, but this is like actually a modern. If you go to Walmart and buy a NASCAR hauling set, this is the truck you're going to currently get, and we painted it black. And we took it apart, painted black. It looks pretty good.
I mean, it does have the sleeper on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're semi still.
It's got good detail.
Most of ours do have sleepers on. We got 3 that don't, but.
And this was an older semi hauler. We found it like an antique mall, and we painted it black, and I think it looked pretty good. This little Kenworth. We got. I just put a video of 2 more we just bought at an antique mall. We got this semi, and this one just the other day. We also got this Kenworth NASCAR hauler that's painted white.
This is probably one of my favorite semis we got. This is a international cab over here. I guess Ertl made this one actually. And I don't know if you can really find these anywhere, if anyone's selling them. Because I mean, I really like them, but I really haven't seen them that much. So
one I would be interested in selling if you're trying to buy one. I just got this new hauling set, and we've already got a John Deere version of this exact truck, and so we don't really care much to have the same truck twice, even if it's just a different decal. So it's a Freightliner truck, but we'd be interested in selling that one if you're looking to buy one. Let's see. Do you have any Kubota? No, I can't find any 164 scope Kubota.
You'll see a lot of 1 to 87, 1 to 43.
Yeah, and some of that like new race stuff is weird size. That's why I haven't bought it. You almost missed the stream. Yeah, this is our first stream, so we didn't think it'd go. Wow, we're already at 28 minutes. I didn't think it'd be more than 15. How much money did you spend on a model tractor?
We don't like to think about that.
Yeah, we don't like to think about how much money we spend, but I mean, it could be anywhere from $5 to 20, depending on the one.
If you check out our collection videos, you can kind of see how much we have. Not trying to brag or anything, but you could do the math. Just slowly buy stuff.
Yeah, and there's 3 people buying it, and we've done it for several years. So it's not like we just stepped up one day and just dropped a ton of cash on something. It's just it's slow process. Yeah, DCP Big Bud. Hey, I'm interested in DCP Big Bud. So definitely, if you can, send us some stuff.
Both.
Which was the other one?
What we are.
I have 5 of the S690 appendix. We're gonna do some pictures of the Big Bud. Oh, nice. You have 5 of the S690? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. You work at a Deere dealer? That's nice. So you probably pick through the toys before anybody else gets a chance. That's what I would do at least. Hello, Rockhaven Customs. I have one of the Cavalry. Yeah, the Cavalry is really nice.
I haven't seen those online for sale.
We got in the John Deere harvesting set
Yeah.
several years ago. It came with like an older John Deere combine. I think it came with this combine actually right here. I keep going here. That combine and an 8520 along with a Frontier grain cart is actually that cattle that came with.
So Northern Farm Supply, which one are you talking about? The semi that you got with the grain truck in bud. Talking about
I got that black one, mine silver. I got nice. This is the only semi I think that would be for sale. Is there any more, Sal?
I don't think so right now. I think we sold.
Let me take a peek.
We sold
around. We
earlier
sold like
this year,
4 of
we
them this
sold-
year. Of those old or the normal Ertl mini.
We might
ones.
have some old NASCAR trailers possibly that we might sell. I don't know exactly.
We have these. The plastic.
We do have these plastic Ertl low boys that Ertl put in a lot of sets of, and we'd definitely be willing to sell these. I mean, they wouldn't be much.
Yeah, that's the only semi that I see. We
Yeah.
got rid of all those other semis that were. Do we even have one? Yeah, we had a bunch of these. I sold like 4 of these, but we're still hanging on to one.
So Northern Farm Supply, you're saying that they have a silver cab over.
That's pretty sweet.
I've never actually seen that one. That'd be cool to get. I'd like to find one of those somewhere.
I got a 1980s 2+2 at an antique mall for $430. Planning on restoring custom. That is awesome. I really want a 2+2, but a lot of people think a lot of those. So you got it for $430. That is a bargain.
Yeah,
That's a really good deal.
If you've never explored some of the antique malls around you, we found several good things at antique malls and whatnot. So you can find some good deals sometimes.
Yeah. So do we customize much stuff? Kind of.
We try to.
We try to. A lot of their customizing is stuff like this. We're building like service trucks, which we still got to add. There's nothing in the bed. We got some welders and other stuff. We customize stuff like that.
Dude,
Like we're customizing the trucks. Yeah, a lot of our customization is going to be tire replacements. We don't do terrible a lot. We'll customize semis like painting them and stuff, but we just don't get a terrible amount into tractors like handrails and mirrors and stuff. I just break too much stuff. We do stuff too, like, let me see. Like, I mean, I built this fertilizer tender truck and put, second axle here and did some work on the bottom to stretch it and everything, added mirrors. So, I mean, we do customs like that, but we don't do a terrible amount of tractors other than, wheel swaps is basically what we do on tractors. We do combines quite a bit, like wheel swapping combines, like S680 with duals.
We'll do some headers, custom headers.
This is probably one of my favorite tire jobs we've done is this S790. Put some big old metric 710s on the front with some big wide rear tires. So we do that a lot on combines. I think we got some big 710s on this 9120 with some 26 L28s on the rear, I think. So I like those tires. We do a lot of tire swaps, especially on combines. I think combines is one of the bigger things we do. Like put some duals on this 9670 with 26L 28s on the back of that. So we do a lot of tires, but other than that,
we've got a few videos on the channel of a few custom things. I think it might even be a playlist that like some headers or.
Oh yeah, we build some 16-row John Deere headers out of 12 rows, and we also build some 8-row headers. Let me see if I can find those. So I actually have only done this once, and we want to do quite a few more. But we made these headers so you take 2 headers, and you can make 2 12-row headers into 1 8-row and 1 16-row. And the 8-row works nice because there's a lot of combines John Deere came out, or Ertl came out with 12-row headers. that really would not be running a 12-row header. They just don't have enough power. Like your 9670 came with a 12-row header, and that's a Class 6 combine, so it's probably only going to run a 8-row header. But then we also get this 16-row header for, running on a big Class 9 combine, which only comes with a 12-row most of the time, and so that's not very good.
So Rockhaven Customs saying 1,000 subs to go live. That's 1,000 subs to go live if you are just going live from the phone. Because we did a live stream. This isn't actually our first live stream, I guess. We did one back in 2018 at the Lafayette one. But they've changed 1,000 to go on a phone. But you can places, but pretty good detail for their the price.
How did you get the name of your channel? So our last name's Winders, so we just Winders Model Farms. That's how this is our model farm, so that's how we got the name. One thing, real quick, I thought this was funny. I opened one of the drawers we got over here storing stuff earlier. I found this in there. I mean, like, I bought it, but like several months ago, I totally forgot I owned it. So I meant to do a review on this like a few months ago. So we do have this farm show sprayer. I thought it's pretty sweet. It's got a chrome tank, but I just found this earlier and I forgot all about buying it. So that's exciting whenever you find something that you didn't know you had or you forgot you had. So it's always fun. Sorry, can you repeat? I got disconnected. What did you want us to repeat? We're gonna upload this.
Yeah, you can watch this.
You can watch this later. We're gonna upload it. Just skip to whatever part you missed and watch it, because I don't know what all you missed.
Oh wow, Northern Farm Supply. You got for
$20.
Wow, it's really good. Whenever you can find a deal like that.
That's insane. The best deal I ever got was a Precision Engineering model, a PEM, which is now DCP. I got a Mac day cab with a fuel tanker for $20 at an antique mall, and then I sold the fuel tanker on eBay for $40. So I made $20 and kept the cab, the semi. So that's the best we've ever done, but 6 of them, that's crazy. I need to go shopping where you do.
Yeah, so AgTech 45, we have done some videos on our display. It's honestly,
it needs work.
We need a lot of work.
It needs a lot of detail.
We need to step it up on it. It's just, we know it's going to take time.
Yeah, we just got 4x.
We want to do it right.
Yeah, honestly. We got a 4x like presswood plywood board here, and we've slowly worked on it. But like we've got a solid road. Our farmyard's decent. We got to redo part of the gravel because it's just too big. But we want to try to get dirt down or something, but we just haven't had time, and we don't want dirt all over our floor, so we got to figure out. We're probably going to build up the edge with something, contain everything. We kind of got a tree line that needs a lot of work, a lot more trees. We got to do this. This doesn't look very good. So we just got a lot of work to do, and it's just finding time on it. Which is why we don't do a ton of videos on the display itself. Now, we are building a mini display for my dad, which will probably be done a lot quicker because it's a lot smaller, so it's easier. Sorry, everyone that's lagging. I don't know.
It might be on.
It might be on our end because I didn't get a phone call, and I'm running my Wi-Fi through my phone, so that's probably why it lagged. So I got a phone call. Whenever y'all probably were saying that. Button, everyone. Appreciate that, AgTech. How do you do gravel or dirt? What methods do you use? Well, I know a lot of people use dirt for dirt. We just have spray painted wood right now. We're gonna hopefully do something about that soon. But for gravel, we actually use sand. We bought some of that railroad gravel, but I just felt like it was big and bumpy when we rolled stuff across it. So we use sand, and I feel like our sand, I don't really want to move the camera, but I'll try to do it. So that's our sand, and I feel like it looks like pretty good gravel, which we don't have any
It just
buildings
comes
or
up a
anything
little
of.
bit.
Yeah, I mean, it comes up, but we kind of have it glued on. So that's what we use for gravel. You can buy like model railroad gravel and stuff, but like I said, it's just in my opinion, it's a little big. But I guess you can buy smaller stuff than what we bought too. For Love of Tractors, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up, Jason? Good to see you. Love watching For the Love of Tractors. It's probably my favorite toy tractor channel. I watch all the videos that go up on there and try to watch the live streams.
Definitely a lot to learn over there.
Yeah, hey, if you want to learn how to do dirt or gravel or something, go watch his channel because he built a display earlier this year, so there's a lot of stuff on there. Not sure if it's a good deal. We got Prestige 720 with a weather break cover for like $33. Yeah, I don't collect anything big, but that does sound like a really good deal. We don't collect 1/16 scale, but I think $33 for Prestige is a pretty good price. Yeah, I tried gravel with spray adhesive and it kind of worked. Yeah, that's what I just kind of sprayed some glue stuff and put sand down. And I mean, it's a little loose, but it's not terrible. It doesn't really make that much of a mess. The sand doesn't. Thanks for plugging. Well, appreciate your compliments of our reviews. We try to do some and pay attention to detail. That's kind of like what we try to focus on. But yeah, not really much of a plug. Just being honest. That's my favorite channel to watch is For the Love of Tractors. And we were just talking about some of your parts and stuff that we're potentially going to be working on soon now that we have some more free time. But anyways, yeah, so I can't really think of anything else. This was, like I said, our first live stream. We're just trying to test it out and see how it goes, and it definitely went a lot better than I was expecting. But anyways,
Bomber King.
Hey, Bomber King.
Really appreciate Bomber King.
Yeah, he comments on our videos a lot, and that's if y'all don't know, commenting on the videos helps out a lot for the YouTube algorithms and stuff. So even I don't care what you say, just say hi. But if you comment on videos, that helps us out. And like I said earlier, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so that's our goal in the near future. But anyways, yeah, that's I can't think of anything much else. So what else?
We do not have a Discord server.
What is that?
I mean, we could look into getting one if there's enough interest in that. We might throw a poll up on Instagram or something and see if there's enough interest in it. We might do that.
Yeah,
so we can have a community where y'all can interact with each other and we can interact with you.
Yeah, Silas does all of our technology stuff. I'm not super into that, so I don't know what Discord is, but if we can get on it, we're gonna look. Well, I'll have them look into it. We'll see what we can do. And yeah, Victoria Berman, you definitely comment on a lot of our videos too, and I appreciate that as well. But yeah, I did mention looking for a 2+2. If I could find a 2+2 without paying an arm and a leg for it, I've definitely been looking for one. I just can't. But I get on eBay a lot, but I chase rabbits and never really stay on one thing for too long. So that is something I have been looking into. Is a 2+2 if I ever just come across one? I do want one. But yeah. You have one that's beat up? Hey, it's cheap enough. Anything can be customized and painted and redone, but Bierman. That's okay. Hey, I know how that is. Our last name's Winders, but most people call it Winders and stuff. But yeah, so Victoria Bierman. All right. No. Do we have an irrigation pivot system? No, I've wanted kind of one, but right now the ones on the market are all in like the $75, I don't know, 60, 75, $90 price range. So that's why I don't have one, because we just don't have anywhere to put it on our display. If we did get one, it's strictly to be go on the display, not to collect. But they're only normally like one pivot. And I think you can get one that's attached on two pivots. I just don't think we'll ever get one of the irrigation pivots, but they do look cool. I've looked at several of them. If I want to restore, it's a big job. Yeah, probably right. But hey, you can email us and we can talk about it if you're wanting to make a deal or something. Hello, Diego. Well, so other than that, like I said, we got a lot of toys recently. We got those Earl 75-year anniversary John Deere and case sets. Found this, so we're going to do a review on that. We got these things. We're going to get a review going on these. Like I said, we're going to sell one of these probably on eBay. We may end up selling both of them. I don't know. But if you're interested in that, you can contact us, or wait, we'll put a link on eBay when, if we get it up there, put it on there. Only thing with eBay, I hate that they take a portion of it. And we also got, like I said, we're going to get a review on this 580 coming out. We got a couple C65 grain trucks we bought off of FordLoveTractors.com, and here's one of them. The other one's on my dad's display. So we're gonna get a review on these sweet two-tone trucks, and we're gonna compare them with the C60 that came out last year, I guess earlier this year. So we're gonna do a little comparison with the C60 versus the C65 video. So pay attention. Hopefully that'll be coming up. So anyways, love your collection. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's taken a lot of time to build, but I love it too. And what about the giveaway? Yeah, we're gonna put out an official video with the official rules and everything, but we are gonna try to do a giveaway when we get to 1,000. I know it's not anything big, but we're gonna be giving away like one of these two tractors. Well, both of them eventually, but and maybe a couple other things in the future that we have duplicates of. Like I said, we have duplicates of these. That's why we're going to give them away, because we really can't do anything with them. We can't sell them and make any money. So that's why we're going to do a giveaway probably but we'll release a video probably the end of this week to next week announcing how to go about all of that. And that's going to be like when we get to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, you got a C65 from Jason too. Yeah, we get quite a bit of stuff from Jason because he has pretty good prices, and and you can get some 3D printed stuff. So that's definitely, I like shopping there, and you got good shipping rates. So they're nice. Yeah, we do shop on Outback Toys. That's where we got one of our recent orders. I can't even remember. We got the Trident and some other stuff from Outback Toys last month. Do I have the Case IH set? Are you talking about the 75-year Case IH set? Because we do, and we just released a video on that today. If you want to check it out, but if it's a different Case IH set, let me know what exactly you're talking about. Yeah, I get on Toy Tractor Times some, Tad. I haven't been recently, but I do get on there. The only thing with Toy Tractor Times that I don't really like sometimes is sometimes it just seems like some of the people aren't the nicest to like the newer people on there. Like I get that it's annoying. I've probably been on it for like 4 or 5 years, which isn't long. I get that. But when I see some of the new people post stuff and then people just like rip into them, that kind of turns me off from Toy Tractor Times. So I don't know. But that's just my opinion. But I did get on
It's
there.
not really Toy Tractor Times' fault.
Yeah, it's not Toy Tractor Times. It's just some of the people on there just I just wish they'd be a little more friendly to like the younger people who are just getting into it, because that's kind of the the future. But that's just my opinion. Sorry, I'll get off my soapbox now. I used to have a lot until I lost all my tractors and trucks, so I'm starting all over. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I mean, we've definitely lost some from when we were younger.
We've
broken a lot.
Broke tractors before, so
yeah, like this is one of the original John Deere tractors we have. We still have it. No cab left on this 8420, as you can see.
Convertible.
Yeah, it's convertible now, but stickers are all peeling. But yeah, that stuff happens. But in the end, it's just it happens. It's a fun hobby, but if you lose it all, it's nothing to really. At the end of the day, it's just a toy tractor. It's just a model. Neat, awesome. Full-on customization, big bud HN with 3D printed. Wow, that is really sweet, Tag. Big bud HN. That's really cool. I bet you got a lot of time and effort and money into that, but that is sweet. I'd love to see a picture of that when you're done.
They are
the combine, lowboy, and header wagon. Okay, so that, yes, we did a review on the combine itself, but not the whole set. We do have that. It's the same lowboy that the New Holland set comes on. I'll write that down, try to remember to do the review on that set. We intended to, and then we just pulled the combine out and did a review on just it. So we do have that set. It is a nice set, a nice lowboy. I assume you're talking about the 9250 set. So yeah, at Tag, can't wait to see your big bud. Yeah, I agree with Jason. I can't wait to see that big bud. Reese collects 164 farm toys. Yeah, that's.
We like to do the 164. I mean, obviously they're cheaper.
We're young and we don't have a lot of money.
And they take up less storage space. They're just easier to deal with, honestly.
We've got
for us
3 1/16 scale tractors. 2 of them I had when I was little, and so they're literally torn pieces. We got one new in the box. It's a Model A with like the restoration kit. It's got like the toolbox, the air tank, and all that. And that was actually our granddad's.
Still in the box.
Our grandma gave it to us when he passed away, so we just left it in the box. We had that on our shelf. Then we got a 1/50 scale John Deere Traco that I got when I was younger, and everything else is 1/64. Turn it into a pedal tractor. I'm hoping for a 3D printer for Christmas. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I'd love a 3D printer. I don't know.
I don't know where to get started on it, really. Like,
I don't know enough about.
There's a lot of 3D printers out there,
and my sister actually 3D designed now. She did a class in high school and she built us a grain bin. It looks pretty solid. So I kind of want one and then let her 3D print some stuff for us. She built this grain bin for our dad's display. It's a smaller grain bin. And I mean, it's not perfect, but you can kind of see there's a ladder on it at the top. And we got to paint it. It was at school, so the teacher only had blue. That's why it's printed blue. So we're going to paint it silver. But I thought, this was our first attempt at anything. It was this grain bin. She designed it in school. So I thought it was pretty solid. And we got it printed for free, so we didn't have to pay for any of that. So that's pretty nice.
Especially the materials.
So we're looking into a 3D printer because I would like to learn how to do it. She kind of knows a little bit of the basics. But it's probably something I'm like a year out from now because I'm going to start next year, get a real job. Me and my wife both, so I'll actually have some money. maybe invest in that. 8420 convertible, that could be a thing. I know that would be. It'd be nice if it wasn't dusty and it wasn't hot or cold. It might be nice, but other than that, the 8420 convertible wouldn't be. Mine are from the 90s and lost all of them to LL. Yeah, today's prices versus back then. Yeah, I would say today's prices versus back then, but also like look at today's toys versus back then. Like you got cab glass and all this versus something like that, So I mean, I don't like the prices, but I do like the quality that comes with those prices. Now I do think the last 5 years the prices have gone up without the quality going up, but yeah. Yeah, they are more detailed now. Hi, Kyle. He's back. That looks cool.
Grain bin's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, the grain bin's
Definitely.
nice. It's not perfect, but it's for the first try, it's nice, and it's gonna go on our dad's display because he has an older, like the display's kind of based off older, 70s, 80s, basically time period, and so all of our grain bins are pretty big, and none of them really fit his display, so we needed something a little smaller, so that's why we designed that, printed it. You've been looking for a new computer and 3D printer. That's pretty sweet. Hope you're able to get one. Hello, hi, it's me. Yeah, Kyle does a lot of 3D printing stuff, and I actually kind of been talking with him about some ideas on some stuff, and he's printed me. I bought some stuff that he designed and everything.
Good quality.
Good quality stuff, and yeah, he's made some YouTube videos too about how to use some stuff for different things. So you can always check those out. Those nice tutorials. I appreciate the offer for the help too, Kyle. My first custom. Yeah.
Probably just.
Oh, no, that's not a custom. Where's something good? We actually did something too.
I don't know. Probably.
Probably
GPS or something.
Yeah, we had a 3D printed GPSs and some stuff, but probably the first thing I'd say was custom would be tires on a combine. What combine? I don't know. I don't remember. Our first custom is probably within the last 3 years, so it hasn't been very long. We haven't been doing that very long. But that Ford 180 slope boss, that's pretty sweet. The real ones look crazy with the big tires and everything. Yeah, your grandpa bought a car for $100 when he was a lot younger. My dad bought a car for $100 when he was 16. So it's crazy how much things have gone up. Reese is a John Deere fan. Hey, thanks for adding us to Instagram, Cody. And I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch because for us, like I said, we're just kind of experimenting with this. So we didn't know. We thought maybe like 1 or 2 people would get on here and we'd be on here 5 minutes and just upload it to YouTube. So this has been.
We're almost going on an hour.
Yeah,
here,
so we appreciate y'all taking the time out of your busy lives. So, Ian, just email us and we can talk about it. I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to look into stuff, but email us about that 2+2, and we can talk about it there. 8530 like the authentic series, but it was full redo, paint, wheels, and tires. Yeah. Actually, one of the customs that I did that earlier, I mean, it hasn't been too long ago. I was pretty proud of. So we bought this 9400 at a flea market antique mall thing, like I was telling you earlier. But it had like paint chips. The decals were peeled off. I bought the decals off Bosun Implement. Bought a GPS off of Shapeways, and I repainted. I stripped the paint. I still didn't feel that hole very good. I tried, but it didn't work out. It wasn't super smooth. But I drilled the rivets, and these are original tires, original cab, obviously. But I repainted the whole tractor. I reused the grill decal, which is still in a little bit rough shape, but I couldn't find a grill decal for it. So I had to reuse that, but re-decaled the sides. I repainted the whole thing. It was in pretty rough shape. I think we got we bought that at 9400 T.
The same day.
The same day, and this one was in better shape than that one, and you can kind of see how like rough everything is on this paint chip. So that one, it made a pretty big difference. It's not perfect. I should have filled the hood seam and everything, but I just didn't know about all that stuff back
Hopefully
then.
we can do the 9400 one day.
Yeah, we do want to fix this up because I just like that 9400. Where are we at on the comments?
What sports have you played? I guess you played a little basketball for like 1 year.
No, I wouldn't count that. I played football for 6th and 7th grade middle school. I played soccer 6th, 7th, 8th grade. I ran cross country from 6th grade on, and I'm now a 5th-year senior in college, and I still run cross. Well, I'm done with eligibility cross country, but also do track. I've got an indoor track season and an outdoor track season. I've got 2 outdoor track seasons, and because of COVID, I'm gonna have 2 indoor seasons left. So technically, if I wanted to, I could go to college for 2 more years and be there 7 years and still compete with the way COVID's doing our eligibility, but I'm not gonna do that. But so we run track and cross country at the University of Southern Indiana. Like I said, I'm a 5th year now. He's a freshman. Our other brother is a junior. So, but that's mainly what we do is run. We're runners. So that's sports.
Yeah. The live stream, this, like I said, it's new.
Thanks.
I'm glad y'all are enjoying it.
Yeah, thanks.
And thanks for commenting, because without the comments, we wouldn't have.
Yeah, we wouldn't have.
We'd run out of stuff to talk about.
Hey, not busy in quarantine. Well, I wasn't at first, but I've been crazy busy all summer because I've been working and stuff. Because I didn't go back. I'm gonna be a teacher, is what my degree's in, and so I was supposed to student teach this year, and I didn't go back this semester, and I'm student teaching January through March. So I've just been working, waiting so I can go back to school. 3D form factor is a good place to get stuff. All right, I'll check that out. I've never heard of that, so I'll look into that 3D form factor. An awesome restoration. Custom air seeder with a big butt. We don't have any custom air seeders. We've got stock New Holland air seeder, stock. All 4 stock John Deere air seeders that were made. So there's the 1990 CCS, the 1890, 1895, or is it 8? I don't know. We got this one.
Good videos on
Air seeder. We've got
several of them.
Oh, they're spread out. We
Our,
got the big
our
one.
original video on the channel was
We got this big air seeder here.
was that, and it's
We got this. This is CCS air seeder. It's probably my favorite air seeder, but too small for a big bud.
and this is almost too big to put on a display.
Yeah, this is like too big for a display. And then we got that New Holland air seeder and the other John Deere air seeder, which is, we got stuff spread out. It's not very, or it's kind of organized. This air seeder that came with the 9530, we got that one. So we got all the air, and I forgot, we also got the old case air seeder, like this is probably actually my favorite air seeder. I take back about the other one, that air seeder. But back to our stuff, kind of not being organized. It's like organized, like Titus's stuff's over there, Silas's stuff's here, mine's like right there. Then we got stuff that's all of ours over here. Our dad's stuff's over there. So it's kind of organized by what it is, but in who owns it. But we've also got a lot of stuff that we thirded out that we all 3 own. So that's all in one section. So it's a mess, but it's also organized.
Kept a lot of the cool boxes. Not all of them, obviously. They're not anything special about them.
Okay. My favorite farm toy tractor, I just talked about that earlier. It's this because it's the first one I had as a kid. It's all beat to pieces. But we talked about that earlier on. If you get a chance to go back and watch that. I'm gonna be an awesome chill teacher. Good luck. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That's the plan. Yeah, only an hour from you in Illinois. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, we go in Evansville, Indiana. We go to USI, University of Southern Indiana, and we actually do a lot of racing. Well, not a lot, but we do some racing against. We have some schools in our conference from Illinois. We've got some teammates from Illinois. Where out in Illinois are you at? A farmer near me has a 6588 2+2 that he runs from. That is really cool. I'd like to see a video of that sometime. That is sweet. John Deere C850. Yeah, that's that big car. It's the C850. We've got that.
That's our original video, which I guess a lot of people like that. One of our more popular videos.
And do we have the Bogart air drill? It's really detailed? No. And the reason we don't have that is because it's like $200 to get the whole thing. And I get it. It's really detailed. And if you want to spend money on that, I'd go for it. But for us, it's just not in the cards.
We'd rather get, maybe $4 $50 things than
Yeah, and like
one 200.
and air seeders are cool, but they're not common where we live. So we live in West Tennessee, and you'll see like the air seeders like that John Deere 1990 CCS air seeders, but you almost never see an air seeder with a pulled cart. Normally, if it is, it's got the central commodity system on the air seeder. It's just not common around here. Now, if maybe the farmer we lease our field to, or my cousin's farm, or some local farms had Bogarts, I might look into it. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I don't know if it's pronounced Bogart or what. But if they had them, I might consider it more. But we've never seen one in our life, so that's probably what I'm just not going to drop that much money on. It's cool, but on something I've never seen or that's not common around here. And they're really rare. Only 642 built. Wow, that is rare. Those 642 built. The Bogart air seeder is on my wish list. Hopefully, I'll get it soon. Saving money. Yeah, you have to save up for that one for a little bit, don't you? Do I have the New Holland Smart Track quad? We've got the older Smart Track quads. We don't have any of the new ones that are. I think they're coming out with like or not authentic prestige one. But we've got like all the older Smart Tracks. That pretty much like every one that they made, except we never got the farm show ones. Like there's a T700 right there, Smart Track.
Like I don't know how it translates into the real farming world, but I really like the shape of the New Holland tracks.
I wish they made the one that didn't have the high idler toy, like just a variation. Like the high idler toy is cool, but I also they make two styles of tracks in real life. I'd like to see a toy reflecting the other style, but we'll probably never get that. You have the New Holland Smart. You guys are the best. Thank you, Reese. All right. We'll see you. You have a great night. Close to Southern Illinois University, SIU. That's in Carbondale. Yeah, so I know where that's at. We've raced there before. We raced at their indoor track, I know, my freshman year. So we had a teammate from there one year from the SIU area. So that's pretty sweet. How far are we from Shelbyville, Tennessee? Let's pull up Google Maps, because I am not sure. So Shelbyville is, yeah.
I think it's in Middle Tennessee or it's Loudon.
Or Loudon, but I don't think we're not super close. Oh wow.
Yeah.
No.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, we're 2.5 hours from Shelbyville. So you're south of Nashville if you're in Shelbyville. We're up in West Tennessee, in like the northern part of West Tennessee, next to our county's on the Tennessee River. We border Kentucky and the Tennessee River. So that's kind of where we are. If you know anything about Tennessee. So nice. Took a video of that 2 + 2. That's pretty cool.
So you live in Canada,
wow.
So
yeah, if I lived in Canada and it was that close to the factory, I'd buy one too. I don't care what the price would be. I would also buy it. I don't blame you there. Having Versatile.
Yeah, we definitely.
Here's a couple right behind me.
I like whenever Versatile went back to the black, red, and yellow scheme.
Yeah, we've also
really piqued my interest whenever they did that. Went back to the.
I love the tires on this one.
Yeah, and then we got a Delta track too.
Delta track.
Got this Delta track here.
And actually, what I want really bad is a MTS, which is basically a Versatile Delta track, but the frame is a little longer and it's got more horsepower. So, and it's yellow. So I want one of those. So we'll see. I'm trying to get one.
Yeah, so races in Canada too. That's cool. Glad we have people outside the U.S. watching them.
I make the drive to meet you. Yeah, maybe sometime we could meet up, especially if they have some toy shows in Tennessee sometime in the close or in between us or close to us. Maybe we can meet somewhere like that.
Saskatchewan and Alberta.
New Big Bud with LSWs. No, man, I just don't because like I'm not saying it's a bad price, but they're like $100. And so I thought about it, but I decided not to. I actually personally like the older tires better than the LSWs. I watched the video of them putting the LSWs on. It was cool. My cousin has the model of the one with the older tires on it, but the LSWs look too short to me, if that makes any sense. But it does look cool. Like if you have a collection of Big Buds, I would definitely. If we had a collection of every Big Bud, I would definitely want it because I want the different variations. But I do like the older tires personally. But the LSWs are cool. I like how wide they are. I just wish they were a little taller.
610. That's a good one.
Yeah, you have almost all the 164 Big Buds. That's crazy. Oh, you saw an MTS doing road work? That's pretty sweet. I've only seen one ever in my life, and it was doing some dirt pan work, but they're cool looking. Actually, no, I did not see one doing dirt pan work. I saw Versatile doing dirt. I saw an MTS on a low boy heading down the interstate where I saw it. But I'd love to see one in action. You're needing more friends in this hobby. Yeah, that's what's nice about having two brothers is we're both. I've got, I don't live with them now, but I lived with for a while and still have them. Two brothers that are in the same hobby, so that makes it nice. It's like as you get older, less and less people your age will be in the hobby, or well, I wouldn't say that, but when you're young, a lot of kids have farm toys around us, but then as they get older, they just kind of lose interest. But anyways, the LSWs look interesting. They do. They are interesting tires. Do I have any of the old Versatiles? No.
I would love to get some.
Yeah, I got it.
You really don't. I'm sure there's some online, but I don't really know much about the pricing, but I'm sure they're not exactly a steal.
You've driven an old Versatile. That's pretty cool. 276 loader tractor. Oh wow, that's cool. A lot of money saved up to buy them all. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that a lot. Those Big Buds, which I mean, rightfully so. Their detail on a lot of those Big Bud tractors
it's definitely worth it.
Is definitely worth the money if you're into that. So, but it does take a lot of money saved up to get all those Big Buds, I imagine. I wish there was farm toy shows for you. Where do you live, Steve? I wish there was more around where we live. I think there's some in Jackson, Tennessee, but it's still a little bit of a drive.
I remember we thought about going to one, I think in White House, Tennessee. I think that's north of Nashville. We didn't end up going. Just a little over 2 hours. And
yeah, and we just
farm toy shows definitely are cool. Like David's been to Lafayette one.
I've been to Lafayette twice now.
Definitely a good place to meet people in the hobby.
Yeah, I think Lafayette's probably one of the better ones in the country. Like for my wife is from Indianapolis, which if you don't know Lafayette, it's like Indianapolis area. So I go up and visit her family. She visits her family, and then I'll go over to the toy show one day that week, and that's what I've done the last 2 years. So that's why I go to that one, even though it's like 6 hours away from where we live. You have a Big Bud 747. That's nice. That's on probably like my bucket list one day. Once I have a real job and more money. 747. I'm gonna own one of those. 1/64 scale 747. My cousin He's got like the 1/16 scale 747. He's got like two of them too. Those are pretty sweet. I think he's got one that's signed by whoever signs him. I don't know. Williams Brothers or something. I don't remember.
His brother's construction company actually runs one.
Yeah, well, not a seven. They have a.
Right, not a 747.
They got
but
525/50 that it's my cousin's, her brother-in-law has a construction company and her husband's family farms, but this construction company has a 525/50.
He's a lot for dirt work.
Yeah, he does dirt work, dirt pan pulling with it.
Working Copeland and run tractor.
Yeah, I've seen some of those online. They're also expensive, but they are cool. They're big 4-wheel drives. Those are cool. Oh, California. Yeah, I don't know anything about California on farm employee shows. I've never heard of any out there.
I mean, I don't guess there's much row crop out there. I guess a lot of specialty crop, but I mean, I could be wrong on that. So maybe a little different farming scene there.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You have 1/64, 1150, and an 895 versatile. 1/16, 875 custom. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, 1/16, 2000 combine. That's pretty cool. And your grandpa was a salesman. That's awesome. That's a pretty cool combine. I'd like to see a picture of that sometime. That's cool. Well, so
Probably gonna be.
Minnesota. Yeah, we're probably gonna be wrapping this up. It's getting late. We got a deer hunt in the morning, and so we're gonna be heading to bed.
So definitely stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We got hopefully a lot of interesting and fun stuff going on here. If you got any last things in the chat,
Yeah,
you can say them.
say it now before we shut it down, because
But this, if you missed any other stream, we plan on uploading this to YouTube.
Yeah,
so you
you
can go
just
back and watch any of
fast
it.
forward to the parts you missed.
Or-
Skip the rest. It's kind of long, but yeah. Thanks,
thanks.
AgTech, and
AgTech's been here the whole time.
Yeah.
Appreciate him and everyone else. Really good. Y'all are great viewers.
yeah, appreciate all the positivity. Everyone's always positive, and we appreciate that. And hope everyone has a good night, and we will catch y'all next time.
Bye.